Lito, Chris, and I are going live film breakdown of Dejounte Murray while Team USA is playing against Canada. Happy birthday to you! I guess you got the balloons
Yeah.
going. Make sure you smash that like button. Let's do it.
First took away. Gas for this. Get your money's worth now.
Presented by the Scott Vicknair Injury Law Firm. Hurt. Call 504-500-1111. All right, Lito. I'm
Hey,
ready.
man,
I'm ready to break down. I'm ready to break down some Dejounte Murray film, man. Also,
America
can we
sucks.
shout out? Yeah, they're bad. Can we talk about one thing that I love what Dejounte Murray's already done?
Talk about it.
He's so you know how the Falcons and the Saints have this like huge rivalry, right? It's Atlanta versus New Orleans, but it's never been a thing in basketball. I
Yeah.
feel like for the first time in a long time, Atlanta and New Orleans basketball teams hate each other. And it's because of Dejounte Murray. I fucking love it. Hawks fans are if you could upload the graphic you made that we posted yesterday, because there's some things said about Hawks fans that were
Justin,
kind of nasty. Yeah.
Justin, there is no Hawks fans. There is no Falcons fans.
God.
Those
Are you
people
in
have-
are you an Atlanta guy? Like do you live in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I went to school in there. I went to college in Atlanta.
Did you like it?
I mean, can I be politically correct, or if you?
Oh
are
no,
you-
this show doesn't matter. I don't
Oh,
matter.
okay.
There
Man,
it is.
Atlanta
Tyron's got you.
Atlanta got some strip clubs. If we keeping it like all the way like honest, like if we keeping it a bean, like Atlanta got some
Keep it a beat.
some clubs that some ladies work in that New Orleans just can't. New Orleans got the worst strip clubs in America. If we been honest, like New Orleans is the worst strip club city in the world. But Atlanta was fun, man. I mean, I don't want to live there. It's a weird place. It's like city country. Like you could go up the
I fucking
street.
hate you're being nice. I fucking hate Atlanta.
I don't
like visiting
have a
it. I
problem
don't
with
like
the city
driving.
of
I
Atlanta.
don't like it.
I don't
like
like
it
the
one bit.
Falcons. Or I don't like the Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons suck. This was the graphic we're talking about, right? Here we go. There's no way this guy's talking about defense. Says the guy not playing defense camp. This guy was even our third best defender last season. Hawks Nation, we're not going to let this clown talk to us like this.
Hawks Nation.
Hawks Nation. Folks want that guy who plays no defense. Let me pull up tape of all the 2023 first round and see what kind. Hey, can we talk about one thing? One of their like biggest responses was, oh my God, bro. Who's the dude who dropped 50? I texted you today. What's his name? Malachi Flynn. Okay. I want every Pelicans fan to go back because every Hawks fan is like, well, Malachi Flynn dropped 50 on you. Go watch the highlights. It's a 3.5 minute highlight on YouTube. Kobe Buffin is the one that got fucking destroyed. Like Dejounte gave up like 8 or 9 points. Kobe Buffin, on the other hand, couldn't guard me. I mean, he was absolutely atrocious. He got crushed by him. Anyways, I think Dejounte could be a first year. I think Dejounte and Herb together. Pause.
That's good. That's good.
Learning.
You do it well. Shout out to the dude in the YouTube comments who accused us of being who accused us of I don't even, I'm not even gonna say it, but shout out to you bitch ass boy.
We see all the comments too. All right, go ahead, Leo.
Justin, let me ask you this before we even start. You know what this means?
It's a beet with mustard.
Come on, you right there. You right there.
I'm blanking on the last. I mean,
yeah. Come on, you right there.
I don't know. What do you got?
Mustard on the beet, ho.
Mustard on the beet, ho. I was gonna say ho beet, but that didn't make sense. Mustard on the beet, ho.
Yeah. All right.
That's
so
good
look,
stuff.
y'all. Check this out. I appreciate you participating in that, Justin.
Lala just texted me. She goes, mustard on the beet, ho. Oh, this show's crazy. All right, go ahead.
Hey, look, check this out. What up, Zilla? First of all, what up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? Cole, Eric, Zilla game. Wahab, I see you out there partying in Portugal and shit like that. You don't need a job. You good. Giovanni, we appreciate y'all pulling up.
This
Mike,
is true. This is true, Lito. You bitch ass boys.
so we are who we are. We are who we are. You know what I'm saying? He made some allegations on us, dog. So saying that Pauls was being disrespectful to a certain community, and nobody even said anything.
Whatever.
Check this out. What I want to do is, what's up, Toon? What I want to do is I want to talk about Dejounte Murray's last year in San Antonio, because that's the season from Dejounte where you got 9.2 assists a game. You got 9.2 assists a game, and I want to make sure that was. I want to talk with you, and whenever Chris pull up in the chat, to make sure that's real. You know what I'm saying? It's not an anomaly. It wasn't a one-off season, because that's his. Other than that, his highest assist season actually was this year in Atlanta at 6.4. So it's been a huge decline in his assists. However, I think that when you look at who he played with in San Antonio, well, who he's about to play with, I don't know if he could get 9, but I feel like 7 and above can be the goal, right? So I want to look at that, and then we're gonna go into this particular season. Yep,
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think if Brandon Ingram stays on the team,
he can't?
Okay. Do you think this is the most talent he's ever been surrounded by, with or without Brandon? Do you think this is the most talent that Dejounte Murray's ever been surrounded by?
I do. I mean, that Spurs team, I don't think he's ever really had talent with the Spurs. For real.
Like, I was looking at, they had Derek White, but he wasn't, Derek White of Boston. They had like Doug McDermott. They had some weird, like the Spurs teams were pretty bad. The Hawks teams obviously had Trey, but like I think Zion Dejounte. What's up, Chris? The Zion. Do you want to bring up the hole on the beat?
Oh yeah,
Mustard on the beat.
Hold on, Chris. What this is? Justin couldn't put it together.
That's mustard on the beat. Ho.
Good job, man. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Why would you expect him to put that together? Why would you think he had that level of
wow?
Damn.
Hey, Chris.
Respectfully,
I got 66% of it right, and then I couldn't.
He know what a hoe was. He know he couldn't find a hoe. You don't really like Atlanta though, so that's why. So check this out though, Chris. We about
welcome to the show.
Wait. Time out. Justin, you ever play?
Should be good. Are you gonna ask the question? Are you gonna ask the question? Do we need to run the film?
Okay, never mind. Well, it's called throw 'em up, bust 'em up. You ever play that back in the day?
Nah.
No.
Throw 'em up, bust 'em up.
You ever play Killer Man?
Trust me, I've never played Killer Man. That was a great segment. Wait, is this really Trey Jemison? Bro, that'd be funny as hell.
So Chris, look, man, I was telling Justin, I was telling the chat, I said, look, Dejounte has had one season, the 21-22 season, where he averaged 9.2 assists a game. Everything under that has been sub 6 assists. And I'm asking, is that an anomaly, or is that 9.2 assists year real? So what I wanted to do was I wanted to start off with the assist part of his game from that year. Then I wanted to move into, obviously the Hawks fans are saying he doesn't play defense anymore. So I wanted to go into some defensive highlights, and then I wanted to go into this year and how he scored, his shooting or whatever like that.
Okay.
All right. So
Chris, have you seen the graphic of Hawks fans while Lito's getting the video? Have you seen this graphic
yet? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was a great time.
All right, go ahead.
That was a great time.
All right, so again, this is the 21-22 season, Dejounte Murray and his assists. This is basically like They call it his best season. Shout out to Maximilian 711. The one thing I'll say too about Dejounte, just from the jump, right? Like, you don't have a guy to push the pace. Like, we play at a very slow pace. There's nobody who, you know what I'm saying,
He's going.
Yeah. Like, he just gonna go.
Pause.
He's just got that
crazy.
killer instinct that this team hasn't had for a long time, man.
Yeah, I mean, he plays with like just a certain level of like assurance, self-assurance. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, very confident.
Mm-hmm. He talked
cocky. He's cocky.
Pass. God damn,
that was a nice pass.
I mean, look, you gotta think about
look at the hustle,
organization. The organization he came from, remember, like when he got drafted, he played some of the remaining days of Kawhi in San Antonio. I mean, of Kawhi in San Antonio. Like he was a part of that.
He's got Derek White on the team, McDermott.
Damn.
Chris, what are your thoughts? So Lito brought up his shot chart. Like, he's got a lot of mid ranges, but he shoots a lot of threes. Like, because he shoots a lot of middies. Do you care? Or since he shoots a lot of threes, do you care he shoots a lot of middies as well?
I don't think I care about anything that I've seen from Dejounte. Really outside of it's tough because I think he's someone who adapts. And even when you look at some of those, there was another thread that was out there about him responding to fans and being in DMs and stuff. And he seems like he kind of adapts to what's around him. So there's no way, no matter what you think about him as a defender, like let's say you think that he's taken a step back, he's not the player. He's not a bad defender, right?
No. Like, he's got anticipation and quick hands, man. You can't teach that.
Yeah, so the guy that was shooting last year, it was out of necessity because he was going to spend a lot more time off ball, like the most time he had spent since his early years. So he had to become a better 3-point shooter. And now coming to New Orleans, it's going to be a different transition, right? You're going to want him more of an organizer. You're going to want him to be more of a playmaker. You're going to want him to hit big shots. You're going to want him to still do some of those Atlanta things that made him special, like almost emerge between the person that was in Atlanta and the dude that grew up in San Antonio.
Yeah. Shit, the videos. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he's just explosive, Lito.
Yeah, man. His anticipation is really, really, really good.
This one. Yep.
Let me ask this, Lito. Like, so he obviously, I want to hear Chris's thoughts on this too. I know we're gonna do are y'all gonna do a live presser breakdown tomorrow, what he said.
Yep.
But do you believe that he can be all NBA first team with Herb? Do you actually believe it?
I do. I gotta go ahead.
Well, no, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead, Chris.
No, I was about to say I do. I have a compilation of his steals from that year. This year also, because he averaged this particular year, San Antonio, he averaged 2 steals a game. I have a breakdown of all the steals that I want to look at, but hey, he ain't never playing FIBA, Chung. If he played in FIBA, then I say he was better than Daniel. But Jack and Kobe, never forget. Listen, I'm actually, I don't know how y'all feel about this, but I was gonna deviate from this video because I found a better one of his actual assists from that year.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on, so Chris, you believe it's first team all NBA defender? You believe that?
I think he has the ability. I don't know if he's necessarily I really care about the ability because him being like he's a first or a second all NBA defense caliber talent. And again, I think he's coming to a situation in New Orleans that is gonna demand or ask of him to defend again in a different way, like what worked for him in San Antonio. And on top of that, think about the players he's going to have or some of the options that he's going to have around him, but mainly just Herb Jones.
I'm glad you said that, Chris, because a lot of people are talking about his defense. Like Willie Green, if there's one thing he's really good at is getting guys to buy in defensively 1 through 14, 15 on the roster.
Mm.
And I don't necessarily think that was a Quinn Snyder Atlanta Hawks kind of motto, right? I personally think he can get up back to that all NBA defensive level height because I think it's like an actual thing here. Like you got to play defense. Like you have to.
Well, Justin, he said himself he was told to focus more on the offensive to save his energy
Right.
for the offensive side of the floor. He's gonna have a chance to prove that. But again, if you are a fan of Willie Green and what he can, or even if you're not a fan of Willie Green, you have to give him some sort of credence to the thought that getting the most out of no matter what your talent is defensively, it's his straight. So with Dejounte's ability, the ability isn't gone, the athleticism isn't gone, the instincts aren't gone. He just got to want to commit again for,
Yep. Leo, you know how many times I've seen that? I've seen that pocket pass, the baseline pocket pass. The only thing I worry about is if Zion would just dive from the top of the key,
he gonna have to.
That's the thing. He's got to be the guy coming to the top of the key because that action's unstoppable. You got Dejounte going baseline, guys are gonna sink, and then Zion's cutting from the top or the slot, man. And even Herb Jones can benefit from that too.
That's the guy I'm thinking about benefiting the most, Justin.
Lito, take the captions off if you can on the video.
Hold on, let me see.
It should be on you see CC right there, yeah. Go ahead, Chris.
No, that's the guy I'm thinking about benefiting the most when you're talking about like his some of the manipulating he does with the basketball and around the paint, Herb Jones, because Herb is the best cutter on the team. So,
think about that.
He's the best cutter on the team. So I mean, you're like that's one of his strengths offensively, and he's the guy that's gonna have some of the most. They're gonna have to get space to somebody, and even Herb's going to be a guy getting some of that space. So Zion needs to get better at that. Trey could benefit a lot at that, for sure.
Hawkins does it already because he's fucking from UConn, so he's like used to doing it. But Trey, Herb, and Zion, Chris those were easy points 9 after. You know what that is also, Chris? Like it's demoralizing for a defense, right? When you stop penetration, and then you have the slot cut come in. And then there's just a dunk. Like it's just it's a demoralizing thing for a defense.
Oh, so you talking about Zion? That's exactly what Zion has to do. And you talking about he has to. The thing is like Dejounte passing these people open. A lot of these guys aren't open when it's
anticipation, bro.
Yeah.
But see, what I'm curious about is, and that's why I say this is going to have to be a merge of the best of him in San Antonio and Atlanta, because his last couple years in San Antonio, like he was the offense for the most part. Like he had the basketball in his hands, a good majority of the time. His usage was way up. Well, that's not going to be the case with New Orleans necessarily. They're going to give him the basketball. He's going to have, but they have a lot of people that need to have the ball in their hands. And we're talking about at the perimeter towards creation. So what is he going to do? That's what I'm curious about, his ability to adapt. And him saying that's a strength, and some folks around him saying that's a strength, because you gotta wonder what this version of Dejounte is gonna look like, to where some nights he's not gonna even be a third option. Some nights they're just gonna, he may not be the, he might be the fourth best offensive player on the floor, depending on who has it going that night.
Did you see that?
Hold up.
Run that. Did you just see that? This motherfucker went behind
Zach Collins.
Look at this.
Oh, that Eubanks.
That's Eubanks.
Drew Eubanks.
Golly. Who does this?
Ooh. That's nasty.
Yo, that's a crazy pass, man.
You know how crazy, like how hard of a pass it is and how precise you have to be?
The imagination though, the creativity, like all the basketball savant shit that you
I'm in practice, patience, all of it.
Yeah. You know how many steps ahead of guys you have to be to make that pass?
Yep. And also, do you think you ever practice that pass in practice?
I doubt it.
There's the cut.
Devin Vassell is really good at that too. Oh, that's not Devin. I'm tripping. That's Keldon.
Dang, that pocket, bro.
He just
You
leave him
got to
there.
run a pick and roll with him and Zion. I mean, this is easy offense, man. He's got two on the ball. Yep. He's patient too. Look at this. Got Vooch and Levine.
I mean, dog, he learned from one of the best.
Yeah. There's the hands. Hey, you saw that snap and turn, Lito?
Yep. Good pass.
How can you not be excited about this guy? Quick actions too, in and out. Oh. Hey, Lito, do you think he's strong? Do you worry about his strength?
I do.
See, I do too.
I do. I think he's wiry.
Oh
Pass.
shit.
Do y'all remember the game?
Yeah, I do. Yep.
That he played against the Pelicans. I think it was CJ's first game in New Orleans. No, it wasn't his first game in New Orleans, but it might have been right after the All-Star break or it was something. And he just dominated the Pelicans.
Yep.
Was this the same year of the playing game when Herb locked him up?
I believe so. It was it had to be that year because CJ had just arrived. And you brought up the mid-range, Justin, but the fact was that the he just was taking advantage of drop coverage.
Yeah,
like that, and he was getting to the free throw line area and taking advantage of drop coverage. And if they stepped up too far, he got to the rim, and he just did that for I think 30 points that night. He took control of the game, but mainly just taking what was given to him.
Can y'all think of a guard that we've ever had like Dejounte Murray? His explosiveness, the length, the defense, the shooting. Have we ever had someone like that? A league guard? Like I think Rondo, but Rondo is definitely not Murray.
Nah, Rondo doesn't have this kind
like,
of.
I'm telling you, we.
By the time we got Rondo was on the way down in regards to his career.
Well, I'm saying he's a serious athlete. Oh, is he gonna dunk? Oh, nice.
I mean, you could say Drew if you wanted to. He was forced to play leading guard towards the end.
What the fuck is he gonna do here? Yep.
That's great. He got great balance.
Yeah. Drew would be the only person I could really think of at that size that you could even mention.
That's a good point. And Drew wasn't like a. Would you say he wasn't a true point guard?
I mean, I don't know if Dejounte is the true point guard.
He has more point guard skills than Drew.
Correct.
That fucking pass. Drew's a good passer though.
His handle is a lot more fluid than I thought it was. Like I didn't think he. Yeah.
One more thing. Sorry, Lito, I didn't cut you off. He blocks a lot of shots.
Oh, okay.
He blocks a lot of shots. Jesus. I love those Spurs jerseys, by the way.
He runs with really good pace and stride, man. Really
hey, you should bring up that game, Lito, that Chris is talking about, 30-point performance against the Pelicans. When was that? 2021? Must have been 2021.
Let's see.
Hey, Mike, we're doing a show on this projected starting line because there's so much controversy. If you have this team right now, two of CJ, Herb, and Trey are coming off the bench. And I know 99% of y'all are going to say CJ as one of the guys. Who's the second guy? Herb, Trey, I don't know. Don't answer, Chris. Now we're doing a whole show on it.
Oh, okay.
Devontae. Look at this dude.
Little boy.
Oh, that's your boy, Lito.
What are you talking about?
JV just got spun around. You didn't see that?
Oh,
holy shit! He just did a whole 180.
You know what I think this might have been? This might have been BI and CJ's first game together. But there was some type of significance in this game because CJ played CJ's first game was against Miami. I don't think BI was available that game. But I think the next game they played, this was BI's first game with CJ.
Jax, you got to catch that, brother. Oh, no. Man.
Him and
That's Lonnie
Zion.
Walker, he threw with him?
Yeah. He could have dunked it.
Look at that. Knows where his
Jordan-
shooter is. Oh,
Jordan Hawkins would
dude.
love that.
And Trey Murphy. Mother.
And CJ.
Nah, see, those are Jordan Hawkins shots right there, though.
Dude, this is a point guard, Lito. This dude's a point guard.
Good block.
Oh,
no. Oh, no.
Oh.
Can't believe we watching Jackson Hayes highlights, man.
I know. What are we doing? That was a good screen.
Can't believe they drafted him.
Yes, you can.
10th.
Okay.
7th.
Space. Good pass.
Hey, look at the boom drive. Who's that? Damn.
I think that's Keldon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Keldon's
Keldon.
nice. Heads up.
Watch out, Herb. Watch out, Herb.
Whoa.
Herb almost took that shit.
Nice slide.
Got to put a hand up, BI.
All right, so I'm a sicko here, and this is not giving this brother any type of praise, but I want to see Dejounte and Daniel Tice lineups.
Why? I know why, but why? I know exactly why.
Because Tice is the best screener on the team, and he's actually pretty good at it.
And he's great in the short
And-
roll.
Yeah, he's great in the short roll, and
he
you
got a
see a
floater.
lot of Dejounte at best playing off of pick and rolls. Like that's when you see, I think, the best of his ability to kind of
Bro,
break shit down.
Bro, that's great. That's a really good point. Like him and Tice would actually make a ton of sense.
You talking about FIBA Tice, Chris?
FIBA Tice isn't a thing, bro.
Saw that slot cut. Yep. Oh.
That's tough.
Shit.
CJ, what you doing?
This dude's good. I know we're watching Spurs highlights. I'm sure we'll watch some Hawks soon, but
Yeah, we got some house highlights. I'm gonna get to the. You asked a question about first all team defense and shit. So I got this is my last Spurs. I got it. Oh, hold on, JB. I got a defensive package, and then we go into some Hawks highlights.
what we got in the game? Oh, they're up 15 though. Look at that screen.
Hey, Lito, are there some does he have a clutch
That's a good
a
question.
clutch time
Chris.
video package?
Oh, that's nice.
That's a good question.
He gotta. I think. I mean, if we talking like most of the people that are that commented when he originally got to New Orleans, the first thing that they brought up, what became mainstream, was the struggles the Pelicans had in the clutch. So,
Ooh, that's a good question from Tanner. God,
is it?
What?
Hey, a lot of people are high on Hawkins. Are you serious? You don't think you're not that high on Hawkins?
His future being like better than Trey Murphy's?
I don't think it's a terrible question. I mean, obviously Trey Murphy can be like
No, it's
how high?
not a
do you
terrible
think,
question.
what I'm saying is how high do you think Trey can be? All-star? Would you like cap it at all-star?
Yeah, I don't think there's a world.
Like you don't think
where
ever make
Jordan
a?
All-Star.
You don't think so?
I don't think there's a pathway for Jordan to be a All-Star.
I think Jordan could be a better scorer than Trey, if that makes sense.
Right, but Trey's gonna get a higher share of easier baskets than Hawk will.
Absolutely. I
Oh,
agree.
this-
Hawkins has to work harder, and
I think
work-
Hawkins can score more ways than Trey can. I think Hawkins is a way better handle, way better attacking.
Really?
skill. Yeah.
Okay.
Coming off
I
of
ain't
like
mad at that.
screens and like hesitating and attacking. Trey's
Okay.
getting way better at it though. Trey's definitely getting way better at it. But if
I
Trey
guess-
figures that out, Chris, then
It's just
curtains.
like you got to ask who. So
Like
Trey's
Hawks
a
got
better
a better
defender.
midi. Hawks got a better
Okay.
midi.
Trey's a better defender.
Debatable.
Debatable.
Hawkins is a way better rebounder than Trey. And you and I, if Hawkins actually got his minutes, he'd have like 6 or 7 rebounds. I'm very confident of that.
We talking about the Trey Murphy that ended last season.
Okay. Well, I gotta see it for a full year. If Trey's a rebound like 9 to 12 rebounds a night, then absolutely.
I ain't see this lane. I'm gonna have to look for this.
Sorry, Chris, but keep going. I don't know if I cut you.
No, I don't.
Oh shit, that's good.
Yeah. I think you're crazy. That's no other ways.
Look,
I think you're crazy.
Look, I probably am, but I'm pretty high on Hawkins. But
100%.
It's the same with Trey. That left.
But I do think if we're talking about shooting versatility, but it's not even close. It's Hawkins.
Yeah, completely agree.
It's not even close. And in fact, I don't think it'll ever be close, if we be honest, Justin.
No, I agree. I agree. Trey's a great shooter, don't get me wrong, but Hawk can like fly off screens and flares and staggers and was
that Jalen Johnson?
Oh, he didn't even expect it.
Yeah, I think that is Jalen Johnson. Okay.
Corner.
This is year 1, right? Yeah, because that's Devontae. Okay, yeah, that's year 1.
Yeah, I think this is a triple overtime game.
Hey, see, like, he also realizes the mismatch. You see that? How he's like, okay, I got Jose on me.
Right in the post.
Yep.
This will help a lot with the Pelicans too, because you don't have to worry about a coach calling it in from the sidelines. You got somebody who in the game who recognizes it.
And you know what, Lito? You know what? Dejounte is the type of player I think would wave off Willie. Like, no, I'm calling this. Or I'm calling that number. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he would call his own game.
And if you brought in a point guard, I mean, you got to accept that. That's exactly what come with it, right?
Right. I completely agree on that statement too, Chris. You're absolutely right. If you really bring in the point guard, it's his show.
So wait.
Mismatch.
No, this the game Larry missed the dunk, right? The wide open dunk.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. He tried to lay it up.
God, your memory's incredible, Chris. I don't know that shit.
Yeah, he tried to finger roll it.
Justin, we were on what's the name of that platform that we were on?
Oh, playback?
We watched it on playback.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Zion took over the whole fourth quarter, and then Brandon got the last shot and missed.
Yeah, I got a question for y'all. Since we'll do clutch shots or whatever, with the game on the line, just say tie game, 6 seconds left. Who you want shooting, Dejounte or Zion? Or who has the ball?
Zion.
It needs to be Zion.
Okay.
Give me that.
I just think it's an interesting.
Hold on, though. Wait. Did you see the anticipation of this shit? Did you see how he baited? He pretty much baited Najee to pass this.
That's Herb. That's not Najee.
That's Herb? Oh, I'm sorry. He pretty much baited Herb to pass it.
Look how skinny
Look at the ground.
He just pulled a Herb on Herb. He baited him into it.
Yeah, he's like he's backpedaling and then bam.
Hold up. Keep this pause real quick.
Look crazy.
How skinny Zion is there.
Damn.
Go ahead.
No, you're right. You saw he backpedaled and just took off.
Defensive back.
Yeah. Some length too. I mean, he's
my God, Justin.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Oh, yeah. That
I was doing pretty good. 34 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ, man.
Getting better every night.
I don't.
Man.
All right.
Chung, I know.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Give it a second.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey.
You know what's crazy, Chris? Have y'all seen the Ohtani celebration at second base tonight against Philly?
No.
What the fuck was he doing, Justin?
Okay, it was bad. So there was.
What was that?
It was, Lito, you know, look at it, and for the chat, if you haven't seen it, y'all need to go look at it. So, anyways, there's a a guy I follow, Jared Carabas, who does like Red Sox MLB stuff, and he literally quoted "Hey yo," and I'm like, wait, is this like a pause button now? I thought it was kind of crazy. He's like, "Hey yo," I'm like, that's weird, but that celebration was out of control.
It was tonight.
Yeah, you need to just probably search his name, and it'll probably be the first video that comes up. It was kind of crazy. Tanner, it's not even appropriate for this show, to be honest with you. The celebration was that bad.
He got wild like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry about
All right, so look, I got some two-way footage of Dejounte.
That's
a little crazy. I feel like my foot was on the line. No.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll
allow it.
Coast it down. All right. Coast it down.
Yeah, but but that's I ain't gonna lie to you. That's crazy. I think it's time for a Scott Vicknair commercial.
Can we play the one?
Well, we gotta play the backpack one first, and then we play the porn one.
All right. You might have to hit it. I can't.
You want me to do it?
We'll
roll the clip. We'll roll the clip. We'll do it after this one. Sorry, Chris. Damn.
I want it here today.
What for? All right. This is a Dejounte Murray two-way. It's called Dejounte is an elite two-way guard.
Is this a game winner? Yep.
Clutchington.
He was like what, top 7 in clutch points this year? Is that right? Did I read that graph right?
Somebody to guard Shea. That's great.
Also, guys, I think
hold on, Joel. Get up, boy.
Oh, I think another great talking point is who's your closing lineup? Oh,
okay. Spring, huh?
By the way, shout out to Dejounte. He's actually hosting his first like kids clinic back in his hometown, Seattle. I think it's doing like next week.
Let me tell you something. Him and New Orleans fans, social media wise, are going to be a time.
It's going
for better
to be.
And for worse.
I completely agree.
Including this show, because Dejounte, y'all can say what y'all want.
He pay attention.
Atlanta fans, if it's any, he's aware.
Yep.
He's paying attention to everything.
Yep.
You want to know somebody that's searching their name after and before games? It's him.
It's gonna be electric, Chris. I can't wait. I was thinking about that today. When he got into a lot.
Shit. Yo, you seeing the space he creating off these step backs?
Ooh, give me that, De'Aaron.
And get him little boy.
Bulldozer.
Throw it up. Ooh.
With the left. Let me ask you this. Are y'all glad that we got Dejounte over Trey, or would you still rather Trey over Dejounte?
I would have been happy about either or. And I would have been happy about Trey for different reasons than I am about Dejounte. I'm happy that they made a move for
a player.
Either or.
Yeah.
A player.
I agree.
Either of those two players. Well, you know what it is though? Because I don't think I would have been as happy if it would have been Dejounte basically for BI, essentially. I think what worked for me was that you got Dejounte without having to move BI, and hopefully at some point you can, if you do end up moving BI, you can get and fill out the rest of your team.
Hey, since you said that, let me ask you a question. Do you think that BI being on his team, let's just say he's not traded, do you think it will work?
What would work?
Do you think BI playing with Dejounte?
Lito, I think I've changed my mind on this.
Talk to me.
I know Chris wants to answer it.
Go ahead.
I think it can. I was thinking about it today. I think it can. I have no idea who the center is still, but I really do actually. I think that Brandon. It's crazy I'm saying it.
Ooh.
I still think you got to make a move, but I think they can make it work. Defensively, though, I don't know what you do, and I don't know who starts. But Chris, Brandon's a good player, man. Like, it's not like he's shitty. Like, he's a good player.
He's a really good player.
you know, and so like,
me,
yeah, he's a good player. Like, can he? If let me ask this: if he shoots more threes, is that okay? Is that the big problem solver? If he just shoots more threes,
but it's not even just the more threes with Brandon. It's the pace with Brandon. It's the fitting in and being addicted to fitting in and making team plays offensively. I think he bought in the most that you probably ever
Yes.
saw him ball in last year defensively.
yes,
He
completely
fixed
agree.
that, I think, on a lot of different ways. He was, I think, at points really good at
Really
doing
good.
what needed to be done defensively. But it's the other side of the floor that he struggles with, and I think that goes beyond just 3-point shooting.
Hey, Justin, America up 41-33.
41-33. Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
Hold on.
Cri-
Hold on. For you, please. Where did Julius Randle go?
Gus Bus.
Where did he
Who?
go?
Who?
Switch.
What are you talking about?
Justin, are you watching what are you doing, Justin? We're watching the video on the
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I was watching the end of the half. My bad. Go ahead. I was looking at the comment.
Hold
Hold
on. Hold on.
Because Gus Bus makes a good
All right.
point.
Go ahead, Lito.
All right. Where did Julius Randle go on this play? What, bro? You don't have nobody to create separation like
Right.
that. He kills mismatches.
Oh, that's Jabari too,
He
Lito.
kills mismatches. I mean, it's a defensive player of the year right here.
What did he average his first year in Atlanta? He averaged 20 and a half points, shot 34% from deep, 46% from the field. 22 and a half this year, 36.3% from deep.
Shot 83 from the free throw line.
How many? That's a good stat. How many times does he get to the free throw line a game?
Hold up.
He averages 3.4. I wish it was more.
Just how many does Brandon get to the game? I mean, how many times does Brandon get to the line again?
Oh, it's got like 4 or 5. Let me see. Hold up.
I feel like that got worse this year.
I think it was like a career low this year for sure.
Yeah. I think it got worse.
Let's see. So Brandon Ingram this year got to the line 4.8 times.
Okay.
Which is still a career low, or ties his career low.
Okay, yeah.
Second career low. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Candid for because I was about to ask this question next.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. If you a shooter and you get to play, those are some beautiful jerseys too. If you a shooter and you get to play, you're gonna love that.
Everybody got dope jerseys but the Pelicans.
Cause look, nah, let's not do that. They finally had one nice one last year. Finally.
They finally
you ain't like that one either? Come on, Lito.
Lito, you like the voodoo ones. What?
No, I mean, no, I'm saying like, but we've seen like a bunch of different jerseys from other teams. I'm saying y'all name me one jersey in 25 fucking years. And y'all saying I'm tripping. Like, no, I'm not.
That's fair.
And you know what though? One of the other better things about him, I mean, he's immediately jumps to an elite ranking on your team at creating separation. Like another one of the things that he brings is the ability to create separation one-on-one from other talents. Like didn't have enough. Like, and he could do it 1-2 dribbles. CJ doesn't consistently create that separation like maybe he did earlier in his career. Yeah. You have Zion. Brandon hit or miss depending on the matchup, still hunting for difficult shots. So even when he creates separation, it's back to being contested. But outside of that, you don't have a bunch of people on ball that can create their own, but do it in which they get to a point where nobody's around them. And you're seeing him do that repeatedly.
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful layup.
I mean, he kills switches.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you switch on him. He gonna find it. He gonna find the flow.
The only thing I worry about, Lito, but this is why Chris makes a really good point with the Tice thing. Okay, so I'm thinking just closing minutes with most likely Zion at the 5. Your best screener in that lineup is probably Herb. Like you need a good screener for Dejounte, especially if they're in drop.
Look,
Which
I
Herb
gotta.
might be able to play that role.
He might.
I think need is kind of strong. Like need, I don't know if you need it. I think it would be helpful. I'm seeing a person with the ability to get past his primary defender. Like, regardless of, I mean, of course, you'll take the switch.
I'm just thinking late game.
So wait, but look, I got a crystal hot take for you.
Ooh,
You ready?
Oh, that's good.
Dejounte will be. That's crazy. Dejounte will be the first person that Zion Williamson works out with repeatedly in the offseason. Therefore, will become a better screener.
Because that's a good point. You know what he gonna do? He gonna do the thing, in my opinion, that Harden did when he got to the Clippers. When he told, I don't know if y'all ever heard that story. Zubac said on Paul George's podcast.
nah.
About
They went to the strip club.
no, you missed that portion of the show. Zubac said Paul George's first practice. He said they practiced for like 2 hours, and everybody's going home. And Paul Harden basically got all the 4s and 5s and was like, "Nah, we got to stay extra hour. We got to work on pick and roll."
Damn.
So they didn't go to the strip club.
Nah, not in this story.
Got it. Pause that for me real quick, Lito.
Yeah.
So if y'all didn't see the Otani film and how flagrant it was, and I'm sure this is gonna be Lito's first time watching it. Hope y'all enjoy it. Y'all can tell me
You're playing this?
Yeah, I
You're
want to
playing this on the show?
Absolutely. This is brought to you by Scott Vicknair.
Hitter against lefty, says Otani goes. Otani is safe. A good throw from Stubbs. But Shohei.
What?
What does that mean?
This is a children's show. What is he okay?
Why did he do that? And
What happened?
Nah. You know what? I
could just hear people say, "What?"
Like, why would he do that? And I mean, is he going through a tough time? Because
bro, he stole a base. He making
no.
Was that the is this because of the gambling the situation with the interpreter?
Nah, I changed my whole mind about that. He did that shit. He was involved in it. He was involved in the gambling.
Bro.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say to this comment on the screen.
All right.
Can we play more of the Dejounte film?
Yeah. Let's go back to Dejounte. Yep. Let's get that off the screen. There we go.
Wow.
Insane, man. Why would he do that?
Hey, Lito, what about a shot chart?
Oh, I got you. Hold up.
Ooh.
He's got this little floater. It's not really a floater, just to rise up like over you. A rise up.
Oh, god damn.
Jeez. I think he's an unlocked Zion.
Oh, that's unselfish as hell. That's unselfish as hell.
We've never had a guard like this. I guess Chris.
Give me that.
Oh no. Oh. Foul.
Yo, you got fouled 3 times.
Look at but for real though, like Harden tell him before practice, like, look, man, we about to I got something special planned for us after practice. So you go to the ATM and get the ones, and he like, All right, we running
Yeah.
PNRs. We running inverted PNRs for the next hour. Y'all ready?
Y'all sick. Yo, the people in the chat, y'all sick. Like y'all are sick. Y'all are not good people. By the way, this is the shot chart, Chris or Murray.
Merry Christmas.
I said the same thing.
Uh,
Yeah. A lot of middies.
Hey man.
A lot of threes.
And you know,
So you got
and the threes are sprayed out. I mean, clearly he's, a wing, top of the key shooter, but I mean, he got some success pretty much all over the place, except that right wing area. He was terrible over there.
Chris, with him averaging 15 drives a year or a game, are you surprised his free throw total's that low?
That's a really good question. I guess I would have to see what the drives from a percentage perspective.
Yeah.
Like, what do they turn into? Do they turn into
Right.
corner kickouts?
Right.
Do they turn into shovel pass? Do they turn tradition like into lobs? Do they turn it into floaters, layups more so? Like,
It's just an interesting thought, right? Like, I mean, if Zion's driving the game, I don't have the stat. Whoever brought up that stat, I'm sure Zion has 17, 18 drives a game, I would guess, and he's averaging how many free throw attempts did Zion average this year? I just think that you make a good point because with that many drives, I would think his free throw totals would be way higher, but they're not. So that makes you think a lot of kickouts are happening.
right, and what do you think Quinn Snyder's philosophy states? What are he in today's game? Like, what Atlanta shoots a lot of threes.
A lot, yeah. Zion averaged 7.1 free throw attempts this year. Is actually a career low. He averaged 8.6 the previous year. Damn.
Dejounte got a lot of variance in his even his jumpers. Like his shot chart in general. He has cutting layups, he's got finger rolls, he's got floaters, he's got floating jump shots. They even they Basketball Reference graded out all of it, every type of layup that he made, reverses,
damn,
jump hooks. He shot, let's see, 317 jump shots. He shot 497 pull-ups. He got a lot of variance in his game. He shot 33 step backs, 26 turnaround fadeaways. It's a lot of different shots that he's shooting.
Yeah.
I was telling Justin, Chris, that he shot, I don't remember, I can't find the stat right now, but I think it was 1,100 total. Shout out to Five, man. Happy birthday, Five.
Hey, Five, what up, brother?
Happy birthday, Five. It's a good point. Very good point.
I feel Amora's on the kickouts on the team. He's
What's
on the
going on,
team with
Lito? Did you see your screen?
Yeah. What you mean? Yeah, so
Does my thumbs up happen?
No, man. Your thumbs up not special, Justin.
I gotta do the Ohtani. What is
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, okay. All right. You know what? Hold on, Lito. Pause the video.
No, Chris. No, because you can't play it. You played it. We should have paused you for playing it.
Well, listen, man. Can I play like the Scott Vicknair backpack spot? Can I play that?
Shout out Scott Vicknair.
I'm David Vicknair with Scott Vicknair Injury Lawyers. Our law firm team wants every student to start school this fall with a backpack full of supplies, ready to learn. On Saturday, August 10th from 9:30 to 12, my team will be donating hundreds of backpacks full of supplies to local students so they can win in school this fall. Please scan the QR code or go to scottvicknair.com/project backpack for event details and to pre-register today.
Balloons and everything.
It was happy birthday, Five. Y'all said happy birthday, Five. So you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of commercials, Chris.
Yep.
Lito's starring in his own commercial on Friday. Pretty big deal.
I heard.
And Jared's got one coming up too. I haven't told you yet, but Jared, I'm telling you right now. So Lito will be starring in a commercial. Jared will be starring in a commercial. So really good stuff. Chris, once you get in town, We'll definitely have
I'm
to
not.
do just one big.
I'm not starring in no.
Maybe do a
commercial.
company
I'm not-
burger commercial. You do a company burger commercial.
Chris, that's
Oh,
hate.
so I can replace. So I can replace the
But you
yeah.
got to do the read.
Blake the
though.
Blake.
Bake the buns. Yeah.
Make the
Yeah,
mayo.
yeah.
See, I
Grind the
didn't
meat.
even see. I didn't.
I can find a way to add lib, but shout out to that. What we promoting with Alito? What you know what I'm saying? What we got
So
going
we got
on
standard mortgage for Lito, and then there's
Okay.
a surprise for Jared. We can't say it yet.
here? There's a surprise.
We've
Oh,
talked
okay.
about it in the group chat. It's to be a new sponsor. We're really excited about
Oh,
it.
I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what
Can't
it
say anything
is.
about it. It's some big stuff. Though.
Yeah.
Shout out to surprises, man.
Yeah,
You know,
shout out.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Okay, so we can continue the Dejounte.
Yeah.
So my prediction was wrong because I thought that we got a baby oil sponsor and Lito was that wasn't it.
Why would you say
Got
that?
the wrong. Well, that's what I told the chat, but so my source was wrong.
Who's giving you a source for baby
My
oil?
source told me that we got a baby oil sponsor and you was gonna be starred in the commercial. What you
That's
want me to say?
crazy. That's crazy. Hey, Lito, can you look up deflections, or where was he in deflections this year? Is that somewhere we can find pretty easy?
Deflections. You want his stats or you want
I'm gonna try to put January deflections. I mean, he's impressive defensively. I like him a lot. Damn.
let's see.
Yes, I can't. Average 1.4 steals per game. Steals. NBA steals. You know what we need, guys? We need like a stat person
Mm-hmm.
for the show. Just like, hey, can you look up this stat? And then anybody want to be a stat person for the show? Let me know. Drop in the comment. You want to be a stat guy? We need or girl. We need a stat guy or girl.
Goonie, it's the off season, man. Everything watered down. But we could talk Saints too. We could talk cricket if you want. Like, you name the sport. We'll figure it out.
Wait.
Watered down. We talking about strip clubs on a basketball podcast. What are you talking about?
It don't get much better than that.
Huh? Spots. Dejounte Murray, 111 steals this year or last year. 7th in the NBA. Yeah.
I want y'all to adjust in Philly says that he doesn't charge much.
Oh. Philly, what's your price? Let me know. What's up, Donald?
What's up?
You want to get to some star questions?
Oh, I wouldn't even start none. Let's do it. I haven't paid attention at all.
Do y'all think we can run a Golden State style lineup with Herb at the 5?
In spurts.
They might not have a choice, dog. Or run Daniel Tyson to the ground.
Who's y'all starting 5 right now?
That's an impossible. Like, you cannot.
Lito, right now, starting 5 and Chris starting 5. I'm so interested in this.
Justin, the team is incomplete. Like,
no, don't do that.
Oh, shout out to you, Goonie.
Shout out. Thank you, dog. I heard that wrong. I apologize, bro. That was on me.
Shout out to you. Goonie, we're gonna get you a t-shirt. DM us, we'll get you a t-shirt. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
wait, Lito, give me your starting 5. Starting 5.
Starting 5.
Yeah, because I want you're saying it's incomplete. Like, this could be the team. Because here's the thing. This could be the team.
They got 2 roster spots open, and per Chaz, shout out to Chaz, man. They got $897,000 left to spend. Starting 5. Okay. At this point, you got to go with Daniel Tice. Dejounte, Brandon, Zion. Trey.
So you're benching CJ and Herb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chris.
What was the lineup he said again? I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
Tice, Zion, Brandon, Dejounte, Trey. Herb and CJ off the bench.
Impossible.
What you got?
I can't see two of those guys being on the bench, bro. I just can't. I fucking can't, bro. I know it just does not make any sense, man. I think one, but maybe not two. So I'm gonna go with the bullshit, bro. Dejounte.
I'm gonna go with the bullshit.
I have to.
All right,
Dejounte, CJ. Fuck.
Nope.
Yeah. Dejounte, CJ, Herb. Nope. Dejounte, Herb, BI, Zion. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You were gonna say Tice, and then you wouldn't be starting Trey Murphy.
I'm back to not
this is
having
why
a
it doesn't
center
make
again.
sense.
All right.
I mean, like the starting five doesn't really matter, but it kind of does.
CJ, okay, all right. CJ's coming off the bench. He's coming off the fucking bench. So
good luck.
Which is crazy, but he's coming off the bench in this situation. He got to.
Bro,
he won't.
There's no way CJ's coming off the bench. There's no way Willie Green's going to bench CJ McCollum.
Dejounte,
no way.
Dejounte, B.I., Herb, Trey Zion. I mean, what the fuck? What? Somebody got to come off the bench.
It's going to be Herb, and it's going to be
But two
Trey.
of them can't come off.
It's going to be Herb and Trey.
Herb and Trey coming off the bench.
You think he's really going to bench CJ? Honestly, you honestly think he's got the balls to do that?
You want to win? Oh,
right.
Chris, I didn't ask you that. Chris, I didn't ask you that. I said, you think he will really bench CJ, and CJ will be like, "Yep, I'm going to the bench." Do you think that?
Does CJ want to win?
My hope, Justin, is that if they don't change this roster, and I still think Brandon's getting traded, but if they don't change this roster and it pretty much stays the same, and they can't find a way to get another starting caliber center, but even if they do, it's still two really good players are coming off the bench. My hope is that CJ volunteers to come off the bench. Am I wishing for crazy shit here?
Shot 43% from deep last year, played 60-something games.
You acting like
average 20.
You acting like that means he not gonna play no more. Like
no,
he not.
But Leo, do you think he's ready? Do you think he's ready to honestly give up his starting role in the NBA?
How old is CJ?
Let's see.
34, 33, 34.
We need a stats guy.
Somebody got a
32.
sacrifice.
Can someone please? We need a stat guy, or girl. Who's gonna sacrifice?
Somebody got to sacrifice. You
know
me?
Herb will, because Herb's a team player. I don't think Herb starts next year, and I think he should. He should absolutely start. I don't think he starts next year if you keep this current roster.
So Trey and Herb are coming off the bench. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, but I don't think it should be that.
So what's the starting lineup, Justin? Dejounte, CJ, Brandon, Zion, Type. That what you're saying right now?
Yep.
Ew.
I hate it.
wait, what is it? Say it again.
Dejounte, CJ, Brandon, Zion, and Tice, and he's gonna bench Herb and Trey. Because here's the thing, whatever he has that thing with Trey's he's just gonna bench Trey. Herb Jones will be the guy that volunteers, Chris. Volunteers to go to the bench because that's who Herb is. But I don't think he wants to go to the bench. And he definitely doesn't deserve to go to the bench.
I understand.
It sucks because it's not your best lineup.
So that means CJ getting in the way of a lot of shit here.
There's two guys
Brandon's getting in the way of a lot of shit here.
I mean, listen, man.
Yes, Jared. Whatever.
Yeah.
CJ not your core. He's not your core, right? Like he's not your core. So,
but Leo, he's played the most games
2
in the last 3 years.
Huh?
But I mean,
Justin.
how many years
Mhm.
realistically do you think CJ got left in New Orleans?
This is it. I think this is last year.
Oh my God! Then they would yeah.
It has to be his last year. Yeah.
So you gonna send him out starting, huh? what's actually it actually makes the
Bro.
most sense because if this is his last year,
Chris,
you not. I'm
we were
listening,
playing
bro.
Garrett Temple over Trey Murphy. I mean, we were playing Garrett Temple over Trey Murphy, and then we played Tony Snell over Trey Murphy. Like, there's just a trend here.
And then Josh
Just a
Richardson.
trend. Don't forget Josh Richardson when Trey Murphy went catatonic on All-Star Weekend. Everybody was talking about him. He gets back and gets benched. I'm telling you, it's Trey and Herb coming off the bench. It's to be sickening. Sickening.
I don't like this. I need a
You
change of pace here. I need a hold on.
And look,
Hey, I know you. You helped my cousin after her car accident. Ever since you won her case, she's been doing great.
Oh yeah, Melissa. She told me she had a cousin who works here.
What can I get for you?
How about a large hot coffee, please?
One hot coffee for Mr. Scott Vicknair.
It's David.
Excuse me?
I'm David Vicknair, and this is my law partner, Brad Scott.
Hey,
Wait, so then which one of you is Scott Vicknair?
Scott Vicknair, injury attorneys, we fight for the win.
it's good stuff.
Yeah, believe that.
I agree with a lot of people that say, like, don't trade Brandon for nothing. I agree. But at the same time, how can you see what you have right now and be like, yeah, that's our starting lineup and that's what we're going with? Because at what point, Chris, are they going to let Trey Murphy just get a runway and just how good can you be?
they about to pay him $30 million. I mean, I'd hope that they're gonna do it really soon.
All right, but right. So really soon, like, you should probably do it like now.
I'm back to saying that they're gonna trade Brandon Ingram, and this is gonna be a different discussion.
Who are they? Bro.
Like, I mean, bro, you're not the Boston Celtics, bro. You can't have Herb Jones and Trey Murphy coming off the bench. You would just not.
You know
You're
how crazy
saying
that sounds?
Trey
You know how
Brand-
crazy that sounds?
Or even CJ, like CJ.
Like, you
and,
saw,
like,
bro, you saw what Trey did at the end of the year as a starter, and then Herb Jones shot 40% from deep, was an all-NBA defender, and those two guys are coming off the bench.
you're not the Boston Celtics.
Nah.
Dog. You can't have a combination of CJ or Herb or whoever it is and Trey Murphy coming off the bench. You're just not. You ain't there. I don't.
Chung figured it out.
There it is.
There it is. That's
There it
definitely it. 6-man starting lineup.
Hey man, I'm saying, like, you got Justin. Somebody gotta, like, you
What?
want to win or you want to preserve,
Bro,
your-
you know where Belito, you know where I stand. Like, this is why I was talking with one of my friends the other day. He's like, we're not trading Brandon. Why would we trade Brandon? We can't just accept any trade. And I'm like, have you seen our lineup? And he's like, yeah, we'll just, start Trey Murphy at the 5. I go, like, we're gonna get out rebounded by 20 every game. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, man. If you want to start Tice, fine.
starting Trey Murphy at the 5 is.
But bro, like, what if Tice goes down with an injury? Like then what?
Well,
Like,
Missy's-
seriously, then what? Like, you're
Missy's supposed to
starting-
be starting anyway.
I'm just saying, man, like, you're one injury away from being really thin at the center position.
I
So
mean,
what-
Cole, you right. You right.
Lito and Justin, for you to chat as well. So considering the fact that we've all come to the agreement that there's going to be two good to really good players coming off the bench with this, like right away, like not guys you think you're going to be good, like two really good players coming off the bench and Brandon's still on the team. What two players as currently constructed make the most sense to come off the bench? Like the most logical sense.
With, like, this current roster right now?
Yep.
Or
Yep.
CJ, 1. Fuck.
You was about to say Brandon?
No.
Oh.
I was about to say Herb.
What's the goal?
I don't know. Man, I got to bench Herb. You got to start Trey. You start trading Trey, CJ, Brandon, and Zion. I mean,
So you think the two most logical players are Herb and CJ?
yeah, I mean, if I'm not starting Tice, like, yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Hey, I had a funny thought. What if they trade back for Jonas? That'd be like the most elegant shit ever. Like they just now we'll send y'all the first. Send us Jonas back.
Oh man.
Who goes to the bench? It's got to be
No.
CJ.
Brandon's not going to the bench, guys.
But-
like, come on.
But
He's not a
the two
bench
most
player.
logical answers. The two most logical answers, Lito. It don't have to be who's going to the bench. Give me the two players out of this group that you think the ones that matter the most.
Bro, it cannot be
Come off the
Brandon. It can't be Brandon.
It's gotta be CJ and Herb.
Yeah. Sucks.
All right.
Like Herb, I think is automatically, unfortunately, if this is the team's automatically bench next year. Or he's coming off the bench. He'll still get 30 plus minutes. Like once again, I don't care. Like Herb's still get 30 plus minutes. So that's why the center position.
Okay.
I'm just worried about an injury though.
This is a good point. You can't have him come off the bench for me, especially going into the final year of his deal.
Right. Yeah, he ain't gonna fucking go for that. Are you kidding me? No.
Not even that. Not even him going for it. But I need to make him look like what everybody thinks he is.
Right. Really good point.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter who starts as much as it matters about who finishes the game. Who's gonna be the closing lineup?
I had that to be a topic on the Sunday show. So
on Sunday, yeah.
It's to be a good one. Well, Ha, appreciate you, bro. Get some sleep, man. Appreciate you, bro. Oh damn, bro.
The game is the game, man. The game is the game, Jew. In the words of my man Frank, took his dope.
Frank from UNO, huh?
Frank from UNO.
Shout out, Frank. All right. Yeah, I want to say the closing lives would be interesting.
5 in here, 5. What's the starting lineup if they keep BI? If they keep 14, what it look like?
Could y'all honestly, wait till 5 responds, but could y'all honestly see like Brandon Ingram playing the 5 or Zion playing the 5 to start games? Do you think that honestly works?
It spurts. Like if you ask me like a full 48-minute basketball game.
Obviously, like you're starting that lineup twice, right? So in the first and third quarters, they probably get what 16. I don't know. Probably like 14 minutes a night together. And that's like basically your small ball lineup.
Maybe it worked then. Maybe a pick could be set.
I mean, look, I think another center will be added on the team regardless of what happens with Brandon.
I do too.
But if regardless, the additional center you bring in, they won't be anything special. So, I mean, if you're faced with having Daniel Tice, whatever the other minimum center option there is, and Tice, a dude that only played basketball for 4 years, then you're gonna have to lean into some crazy lineups, which means a lot of small ball. Nope, one way or another.
I'm with Chris. I think a center is going to be added, but it's just not going to be. The thing is, it's not going to be a center that's going to be a difference maker. It's just going to be a human being.
But you need, like, dude, it's 82 games in a year, man. Like you're gonna need you're gonna need a center. You're like there's gonna be back-to-backs and 3 games in 4 nights and all this stuff. Like 10 days on the road. Like you're gonna need a couple bodies.
Just
you can't. With BI on the team, Murray allows you to come off the bench. You still. What? No. Like, with all due respect, like Brandon plays better off ball. He needs to play off the ball and be a creator. Like I keep going back to when him and Lonzo were together, even Bledsoe, like he was like really good. Like he's just not a quick enough decision maker right now. And Dejounte clearly kills mismatches. Like he's the point guard of the team, right?
Dog, I don't. No, we don't need a center. So
I just think because people know about the max extension really scares him. Like that, and it's not like I'm telling you, it's not like he's a bad player. He's a good player, but that's the reason why everyone's scared.
And I think this is teams are trying to find their comfort zone in this new CBA era as well. You know what I'm saying? I think that also plays a role with people trying to really make sure they set themselves up for years down the line without making mistakes too early with this new agreement happening.
So when Brandon played with Lonzo's first year in New Orleans, he averaged 23.8 points per game, shot 6 threes a night, 17 field goal attempts. Following year, averaged 23.8, 6 3-point attempts, 38%, 46 from the field, 18 shot attempts. I just personally think Zion and Brandon are play better with an actual point guard.
yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with that, but do they still play together though? Can they? You know what I'm saying?
I don't. I think, but here's the thing, Lito. We just talked about this. Like, I think Dejounte can actually be like, yo, just go set a pin down, do something. Like, remember we talked about earlier in the show how like he'll wave off. I think he'll wave off Willie and call his own plays. I feel like Dejounte can get guys in the right positions to get a bucket. That means playing with Zion and Brandon.
Maybe
he's a point guard.
You go pay him $180 million to find out.
Like, wait, Justin, wait. Am I hearing this right, Lito? Is he saying that he's ready for Brandon Ingram to return?
It sounds
he wants Brandon Ingram back on the team.
Like he sold himself
because there's like, what are you gonna trade him for right now? Seriously, what are you gonna trade him for right now? I know he's got to. I know someone's got to go, but like for real, are you really honestly just gonna take picks right now for Brandon?
I just want to start in center, dog.
So who, Chris? Walker Kessler for 2 first-round picks? I was wrong about that. I thought they reported 1, but it's really 2. You're going to send 2 first-round picks for Walker Kessler? What about DeAndre Ayton? You're going to go trade for him? You think he's the problem solver?
Understood.
Brook Lopez, I guess, but
you trade for Brook Lopez instead of paying Brandon?
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Get Brook Lopez for Brandon. You can start Trey and Brook with Dejounte, Zion, and Herb.
I need to get Bob. Yeah. I need to get Bob in that deal also.
You're telling me we give up Brandon Ingram to give us Bobby Portis and Brook Lopez?
I'm saying I'm throwing picks in there, but I gotta get
and picks.
I gotta get Bob.
Yeah. That's a really good team, Lito.
Yeah. But you need Yo, somebody shout out to whoever that was in the chat said Carlo. Carlo's not an NBA player. I'm sorry. I just gotta keep telling y'all that. Carlo's not an NBA player.
He plays Friday night.
Yeah. I heard that.
Could you imagine Brook, Zion, Dejounte, Herb, Trey? Could you imagine what you can do defensively and then offensively?
Yeah.
Like, Lito, that team's really good.
Justin, let me ask you this.
That team's really fucking good.
Justin, what would you pay Brandon? Like, what would your number be? Like, what would your number be to pay Brandon?
I hate this question. Probably 40 mil a year. I mean, I don't know how many years I give him, but something around that. 160 to
40 million
170.
So okay.
I mean, whatever. If you want to get to 180, fine. But I'm not paying him anything more than that. He's definitely not 200 right now. Absolutely not.
So let's say, okay, let me ask you this. What if Brandon Ingram comes in this year and has an all NBA year?
Yeah, he's done this before. He has
He's got
done
an
this
all
before.
NBA year, and he's an unrestricted free agent, or he's a restricted free agent.
No, he's unrestricted.
He's unrestricted. So what do you do if he says, "Hey, look"?
Because if he goes crazy, he's just like, nah, go like, nah, fuck you. I'm going somewhere else. It's a risk. It's an absolute risk. But that's why both sides, I think both sides want to get a deal done and or traded before training camp.
So I agree with this point. Because that new
Completely
money,
agree with Shelby. Yep.
that new money. Yo, shout out to CJ, first of all, for looking out for them dudes, man. Because that kicker that they put in for the players, the 11%, man, that's gonna be crazy money from $76 billion TV deal.
How awesome is that?
Bro. So to
Crazy.
Shelby's point, or to this point, it's
5 years.
It's not gonna look crazy. I wouldn't do the 5.
5 is crazy.
4 for 160 is cool, but at the end of the day, the reason why I say I wouldn't do the 5, because if you, bro, I'm just looking at Zach LaVine, like that.
That's a miserable contract.
That's gonna be crazy. And BI is what, 25 right now, 26.
I think it's 26.
So by year 3 of that deal, you probably are gonna be looking at trying to get rid of him.
Yep. You know, that's why I keep talking about this, Leo. Like, I mean, what if you extend them at the right price?
But see, this is the thing. The right price for me is you extend him.
If you give him like 2 years, 80, 90 mil.
I wouldn't sign it.
Yep.
I'm just being honest. Excuse me. No. I'm sorry. If I'm BI, that is what I would sign.
A 2-year, like 90 mil.
Yes, because then you walk right into the new money. See, if you sign a 4-year deal, you're gonna have to, or 4 or 5, you gotta wait.
I see what you're saying. Because you're gonna be stuck on that contract.
You're gonna be stuck on the contract. Everybody's about to get like,
that's a good point.
You about to be seeing $400 million deals in no time.
Yeah. No, it's a really good point. It's always funny when you hear like, you think Gail will sell the team? Like, why the hell would she sell the team? She doesn't pay the tax every year and she makes a stupid amount of money.
Yeah, I agree. This is also a point too. There's a chance he won't sign anything. And look, for me, that's the reason why you trade him last year. If we being honest, that's the reason why.
Chaz called that shit so.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Chaz.
Though. And make sure y'all subscribe, hit the like button, smash the like button, hit the bell notification. We go live every Sunday night. Also, shout out Company Burger located 4600 Ferret Street. I'm about to dip in like 5 minutes. Y'all can keep going though.
No, that's cool. We all about to dip.
Yeah, that would have sounded
like ranch.
I think.
Love that. All right. What?
Well,
why you just couldn't just say that we was about to dip?
Mustard on that V, hope.
Hey, look, Lito, don't.
Donald, dog, you ain't call in? You ain't want to holler at your people this time, bro?
I bet.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't like the don't forget. I ain't gonna lie. That don't forget a little. That's a little crazy, dog. You saying that like it was something to not forget. I don't really like the insinuations of that.
Listen, he just said remember the name. But look, there's only one way to end this show, as we always, and appreciate all y'all in the comments, man. Once again, helping us get to 10K. Y'all got Justin up 5 in the comments here. You know what I'm saying? We back. We got another show coming tomorrow, so y'all check in. I don't know.
Oh yeah, y'all going live tomorrow? Y'all two going live?
We are going.
What you mean? You not pulling up?
Might depends.
Like diapers?
Okay.
Audio Jungle.
Yo, where y'all found this beat at, dog?
It's Lala. Shout out Lala.
No,
Hey,
I'm not.
That's
I'm
Lala.
not shouting out Lala for that, Justin. I'm not gonna. Lala does a lot of great things. That particular. What?
Okay, why don't you give us a beat then? Give
Did
us a
Lala
beat.
wait? Did Lala think? Did she hear that and she thought about me? She heard that and she was like,
That intruder.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Run it back, man. Hold on.
Audio Jungle.
"Yo, this sound like some. This sound like some Bellin Kiss. This sound like a UK rap just supposed to happen right there. Like Gig's supposed to be rapping over there. Shout out to Waha, man. Yeah, I can't. We're gonna have to find a beat, bro. We're gonna have to find a actual.
Can you give us a beat?
I can. I'm gonna have to do that because I don't know. It's just, like I feel like you want me to like start talking over house music. Like you want me to just like some Audio Technica, like like I don't know.
It's
You
tough.
ever been to Justin? You ever been to DC? You ever heard go-go music? Like the pots and pans?
Never heard. Oh, like what do you mean?
Like the pots and pans music. Like they just be beating on
On
like
pots and pans?
yeah.
Dude, they got some badass
pots
ones
and pans?
outside of Fenway in Boston.
Pots and pans?
Yeah, like you talking about like the drumming and shit?
No, I'm like actually I'm like being facetious, but like go-go music is like
What the fuck that is?
damn.
So is that where you my man's pots and pans come from?
I don't. Is that a Chicago thing?
Nah, that what they say East Coast. You my man's pots and pans.
Hey, let me ask y'all this. We about to put this is what I'm about to use my 5 seconds for. I'm about to use my 5 seconds for
Start
this.
now? You're starting.
Yeah, starting right now. We are going to start a GoFundMe for Chris's elementary school.
Shout out to Lake Forest, baby.
Because my man was around here playing basketball with just poles, no hoop, poles and tape.
Maybe into the man I am today.
That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem.
Lito, listen, bro. You don't understand that you're supposed to make the most of what God gave you. Like you play the hand that you dealt, brother. And
Bro.
if you dealt with, a basketball with, 2 poles and tape, then
And
that's
no
you
goal.
got deal with it. And no goal.
Say, Justin, let me tell you the craziest part of that show. Chris tried to make me feel bad because I grew up playing in gyms. He tried to make me. You went to school in Metairie? No, Chris, I didn't. Like, oh, you was privileged? Yeah. Like, yeah. I'm sorry. My parents loved me. They sent me to a good school.
I thought everybody in New Orleans that went to public school, had that same battle.
I didn't go to public school, Chris. I didn't go to public school. My parents loved me. They paid for me to go to school.
It's like we need that. We need the sad music again. Lito, on the video you made.
Day after day.
Did you, Justin? Did you have? Well, I ain't gotta ask you. I know you had.
What?
You had a whole. I mean, I'm about to ask you what your gym looked like, but I'm sure y'all had like.
Oh, jeez.
That's the one with St. George's.
St. George's.
Mop
Bro,
floor.
no, I played on a tile floor. All right, I played on a tile kitchen floor. Lit it up too every night. Lit it up, and then high school happened, and I was fucking awful.
And then you went to De La Salle, huh?
Yes, I did.
And you had that. They got a nice gym. Chris, your high school had a gym?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, because you went to high school in Chicago.
I would have.
All right.
Oh, look.
Huh.
Man, why you like this, bro? Because
It's so weird.
My mama wanted me to go to Maine, so that's, I'd have been fine.
Word. They ain't had much of a gym, but word.
They got a
Right.
nice
I
gym.
mean,
now.
it's better than what I had.
You seen the gym now?
Nah, I ain't been in there in a minute.
It's nice. All right, we gotta get off.
All right, whoa. All right, we just gonna end the show because that's yo, we not Justin trying to play Killer Man. We out of here, y'all. Peace.